Good afternoon, listeners. Welcome to another episode of The Age of Logos. I'm Chris Parsons, here with my sister Ruby, where we bring rational analysis and lively debate to your digital doorstep. Today, we're diving into the next 4 years of Donald Trump's administration, Elon Musk's ventures, the political rise of Vivek Ramaswamy, and other recent developments.
Or as I call it, Clown World 2.0 Electric Boogaloo. But please, Chris, continue with the formalities.
All right, let's begin with Donald Trump and the aftermath of his unorthodox yet successful campaign. Despite not attending a single Republican primary, and he clinched the nomination with astonishing ease. Philosophically, this epitomizes a move away from intellectual rigor and debate.
Yeah, more like a move towards who wants to be king of America? Seriously, did anyone else notice that the primary was basically a contest to see who could kiss Israel's ass the most? They should have renamed it the Great Israel Love Fest of 2024. Talk about selling out.
Indeed, Ruby, from a living mathematical perspective, Trump's predictability and chaos manipulation is almost formulaic. His administration capitalizes on shock events to consolidate power, whether through inflammatory rhetoric or divisive policy moves.
And speaking of chaos, let's address the Department of Governmental Efficiency, or as I like to call it, DOE, Dystopian Office of Enforcement. Picture this: a bureaucratic nightmare dressed up in the fancy clothes of efficiency. Efficiency for whom? From Trump's vantage, it means eliminating accountability. From ours, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion.
Psychologically, this department preys on public desire for streamlined governance, but instead enforces conformity through fear. Politically, it undermines checks and balances.
DOE. Because why just govern when you can govern efficiently at torturing civil liberties? And speaking of nightmare cabinet appointments, can we talk about the Jesus freaks filling up Trump's cabinet? It's like Project 2025 is some theocratic dictator's wet dream, trying to force Christian nationalism down everyone's throat while ignoring that separation of church and state thing. Minor oversight, right?
Project 2025 does set a troubling precedent. It wields religious ideology as both a political tool and a means of enforcing homogenized belief systems. Historically speaking, this trend is concerning.
Let's not forget Trump's latest brilliant move, banning TikTok. Oh, sorry, I mean rebranding it as TrumpTok. Newsflash, everyone! The app is now officially a vessel for boosting his ego. This wouldn't even be good enough for a publicity stunt on The Apprentice, let alone leading a country.
Ruby, the TikTok ban can be viewed as an attempt to control digital spaces and narrative flow. It has less to do with national security and more with curating his public image. Politically, it's a superficial gesture designed to project strength but lacks substantive benefits.
Exactly. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken leg and calling it cured. The whole TikTok ban is Trump desperately trying to seem relevant and in control of big tech, which he fundamentally doesn't understand.
Moving on, let's touch on Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Musk continues his quest to colonize Mars, presenting himself as a messianic figure of technological progress. Philosophically, Musk embodies the ambition and hubris of Nietzsche's Übermensch, someone aspiring to transcend humanity's limitations.
Elon Musk, space cowboy and ex's favorite troll. Sure, he's got vision, but let's remember he's here to make money and build his own legacy, not save us all. I guess when in Rome, put up a Roman. Now, Vivek Ramaswamy, Silicon Valley's new golden boy. He's all about the American dream, shaking up the political scene. But philosophically, he's still working within the old system's limits. A shiny new cog in the outdated machine.
Both represent different facets of entrepreneurship, but also reflect the larger societal challenge of equating financial success with moral and intellectual authority. Their popularity speaks to a psychological need for heroes, but they also highlight the gap between innovative potential and ethical implementation.
Basically, hero worship on steroids. Or, as I like to put it, more rich guys trying to save the world by making it reflect their own image. 'Cause that's not at all narcissistic.
To close, let's talk about Christian nationalism and Project 2025. This trend towards religious extremism in governance is troubling. It's severing the foundational principle of separation of church and state.
Yeah, Project 2025 is the fever dream of every theocratic bootlicker out there. Jesus freaks in power telling us how to live, pray, and who to hate because they think God texts them policy updates. It's insane.
We need to champion meritocratic principles and intellectual freedom. Against such overreach, political ideologies should be informed by reason, evidence, and inclusivity.
So, if you want to know what a society based on merit and positive liberty looks like, not some lame autocratic theocracy run by a narcissistic reality TV show host, listen to The Age of Logos on Patreon. And don't forget your cute winter boots!
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, stay informed and stay rational.